Hi, my name's Adam Chamberlain from Elite Pro Golf, and today I'm going to help you with something that quite a lot of players struggle with, and it's something that's called early extension. For those of you that have not heard that terminology, basically what it means is when the body kind of comes up and stands up through the shot, it kind of takes away all of your space through impact, and it can cause you some pretty poor shots. So what does it look like, and how can we fix it? Okay, so basically what I see quite a lot with this is either there's a weight issue at setup with using the BodyTrack pressure mat. Often we can find that there's some sort of pressure or weight distribution that's not quite right. Can be both ways, to be perfectly honest. Can be on the heels or can be on the toes. Can be too close and can also be too far away. So something maybe is missing in setup. For me personally, I get too much weight on my toes, and it's something that I struggle with. But what is it? So what happens as we come into the shot, we kind of stand up early. Our body moves inwards, and our spine gets very straight up through the shot, and it traps us of all this room through the ball. Makes it very, very difficult to get the club on the ball. And what it encourages is an awful lot of kind of hand action trying to save the shot. And of course, when we're swinging a golf club on anywhere from kind of 70 to 90 miles an hour, it's very difficult to be consistent when you've got a club face that's very uncontrollable. Okay, so this is something that we need to work on. Because if you want to be consistent, we definitely can't be doing this on a regular basis. Now, just bear in mind one thing. From a power perspective, we're going to jump out of the ground. There's something that's going to happen. But if we are doing it too early and our body's moving in here, and I'm really talking about iron shots here more important than anything, is if we're doing a lot of this, our body's getting in the way and we can't be very consistent. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a good balance. We want to feel like we're in the ground. So I want you to very much feel like, for me, somebody that's early extending, this is going to help you. You want almost a bit more pelvis tilt over at address. I want you to feel like there's a little bit extra space here, and I want to feel like you're almost sitting and gripping into the ground and making sure the weight's very much on the balls of your feet, which is kind of at the front of the laces, not too much heels, not too much toes, very much in here. Now I want to very much feel like you then swing and stay in balance, and you feel like you're gripping the ground here. Now, but as you start down, the biggest key is I want you to feel like your weight moves backwards. I want to feel like your backside here is moving this way and feeling backwards like this. Now, another way of doing it would be to simply grab a ball. You can use half a tennis ball, put something under your lead toe, so your left toe for a right-handed golfer, and feel like the weight moves into that left heel. Helps you move the weight backwards this way and makes it look like your body's tipping over. Now, one of the golfers that I was a massive fan of, and implores this kind of look as much as you want to maybe see, is Lee Trevino. Lee Trevino, as he started down, very much body was this way through the shot, and he was probably one of the best ball strikers of his era. Hit the ball really, really straight or a slight fade, but the club was always very much out in front of him, and he hit the ball great. Now, that kind of feel is going to help you. Now, watch this. This is my setup position. What about this position? Not got a lot of room here. Now, if I do it the right way, weight moves back into this left heel, you can see how I've got a lot more space here for my club to swing into. This is often misled. We look at the club flipping, we try and stop the club from flipping, we grip the club tight. It's kind of just a cover-up. You're not actually fixing it. If you want to fix this, and this takes time and patience, it takes a long time to fix this, and something that somebody like me, I've been doing this for years, and I continually work on it every time I practice. Do you know why? Because if I don't maintain this, it creeps back in again. It's also, for those of you that want to hit the ball a long way, it's power led. So those of you with an ego about hitting the ball a long way, and I'm definitely one of those, when we try and hit it harder, it's a natural reaction. We're going to stand up. That's how we create the speed. So the harder we try and hit it, the worse this is going to get. So we need to train this slowly, practice it in front of the mirror, work on this. All of a sudden your ball striking is going to improve. You're going to have more control of the club face through the shot, hit it straighter, be far more consistent, and as a result, lower your scores.